It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He'll call for the fair catch here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay, but inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll test the right side here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the toss play, runner moving left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
And they finally stopped him at a decent gain that time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
Now it's second down here. Here's the handoff. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And this one is right through. And the game is now tied.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They're going to run it here. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. 1st and 10 now for the offense. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
In the red area, it's Martin. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Nittany Lions offense is on the move now.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for the first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with a completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught quickly. Breaking just trucks through the defender. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
QB decides to keep it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And now the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out. It's Bennett. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Ducks are on the move here.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. It's hard running there through a tackle. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield. Just checks it down to his back. But a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback making some changes at the line.
That's the end of the third quarter. Penn State 16, Oregon 10.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march moves on. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds an open target on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll run the option. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides to set up a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Going the other way. Can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
and that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Let's it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made it the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the same runner's got it again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Down after that running play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. How much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he's got it. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Checks this down to the running back. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Incompletion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it deep. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit. It won't make a difference in the outcome. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. The job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.